Last week, Larry Baer confirmed that the Giants do want to build a statue for Barry Bonds, but they don't know when it might be built, or more importantly, where it's going to be built. So, let's speculate. Where do you think a Bonds statue should go? Let me take you around the ballpark so you can see a couple of places. By the way, if you want to learn more about the statues that are already around the park, I did a special on them in my History and Trivia of Oracle Park series. Check out my profile, you'll see the video there. I don't know, do you really think that they could fit Barry Bonds' statue in at Willie Mays Plaza? I mean, this plaza is about as perfect as it gets. Even being Willie's godson, I don't see how they could do that. I'll be honest, this part of the stadium here at the 2nd Street Gate is already a little crowded to add another statue. One place where there's plenty of room is out beyond center field behind the scoreboard at the Centerfield Marina Gate Plaza. Obviously out here there's plenty of space to put a Bonds statue, but the downside is that it's kind of out of the way. You have to walk to it pretty far, and not a lot of fans will get out here, and that may not give the Bonds statue the level of exposure that some fans may want. One common suggestion I've heard is putting the statue here along the Portalk, where Barry Bonds was famous for putting a lot of home runs over and onto. I think the problem with putting the statue here is simply space. This is a public right-of-way, and there's already all the plaques on the ground here, so there's not a lot of room to put the statue. If you put the statue on the Portalk, baseballs might actually hit the statue, either for home runs or batting practice, and that's probably not ideal. There, of course, is always the Lefty O'Doul Plaza. There's a lot of room out here. There's already the statue of Juan Marichal, but it is next to the Cove, which makes sense for Barry Bonds. Let's face it, putting that Barry Bonds statue, if they also put back the animated neon sign that used to be out there, that would look pretty damn cool. Over here at China Basin Park, where the Willie McCovey statue is, it makes sense as well. There's a lot of room here where they could easily add another statue. But let's face it, this area has always been Willie McCovey's. Do you want to put the Bonds statue out here? Okay, if you want to know what I would do, here you go. First of all, I'd put the Bonds statue out here at the Centerfield Plaza. That's going to be plenty of room to do something for Barry Bonds, and it's fitting that he'll be right next to the Cove, where he hit the most splash hits, a record that's unlikely to get broken anytime soon. But what's more, I would replace the seal statue with the Bonds statue. But don't worry, I've got a plan for that seal. So what to do with that seal statue? I'd move it out here to the Lefty O'Doul Gate. There's plenty of room for the seal statue to share space with Juan Marichal behind me, and putting the San Francisco Seals statue out here would be fitting for the plaza and the bridge named for the longtime San Francisco Seals manager. That's my thoughts on where the Bonds statue should go, but let me know what you think. That's what social media is for. Go in those comments, let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon.